Support LaneSide. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it LaneSide and see how it's stacked up.
Alright guys, welcome back. As always, we're joined by our speed dominant player, Wayne Porter.
And he's bowling on the easy house shot.
Now, this is the newest... Oh, where are you
Whoa.
going? Whoa, where are you going?
I don't think that was his benchmark shot.
This is the newest version of the Trailblazer. The last ball that we got from Mo.
Yeah.
But this is now the solid.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a little bit of hook out of it. So before we get too far, why don't we talk a little bit about it?
It's got the Motion Magic cover stock.
Yep, the solid version, which
Solid
we saw in the conspiracy scheme, right?
Yeah. And it's got the Trailblazer core in it.
Yeah, same core. Now, this
But-
has a different factory finish than the
Yes.
conspiracy.
So the Conspiracy had 500 with the Crown factory compound.
Yes, the compound, yeah.
Yeah. This one has 500 2000, which is funny because I think somebody said that the Conspiracy was much better when that happened.
When it was at 502,000. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
who said that.
So I don't know.
It is really amazing to see the difference surface preparation makes. When we talk about surface being 60 to 70% of your reaction, this might be the most easily shown difference.
Yeah.
Because really, same cover stock, the cores, I think they're almost identical, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's the conspiracy scheme one?
It's 2.487.
Yeah.
And a diff of 0.056.
Uh-huh.
And the mid diff is 0.021.
Yeah, and I know on the Trailblazer, that's a 248, 052, 020. So they're almost identical.
So close. Like,
but-
talking third digit here.
Yeah. But we're seeing a huge difference in the reaction.
Yeah.
This Trailblazer solid is the big asymmetrical that speed dominant players have been waiting for.
Yeah.
It's not smooth.
No.
Which, I mean, a lot of speed dominant players, when they get into that big asymmetrical, it's real smooth. It's a real slow response ball. This is anything but that.
Even with that surface prep on it, you could see it just float down the lane and just...
Look how much it hooks
Yeah.
for him. That is a 310.
310. Yeah.
I mean, he struck at his benchmark, which is funny because I could actually see this changing the surface and using this as almost a benchmark for Wayne for those fresh lane conditions.
A shorter hook window than a symmetric version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as he's continued to move left here, he started to try to use his tricks to get it to get down lane and not see that friction as much.
It's not working.
Man, does this thing hook?
Yeah. Watch this one. Boom.
Oh, week 7, weak sauce.
Yeah.
But that's 10 boards left of his benchmark.
Yeah.
That is significantly deep for speed dominant player.
Yeah. Like he normally doesn't get 10 boards. 10 boards is changing balls or marks or something drastic.
And certainly not on the fresh.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can see even that one there almost overhooked.
Yeah.
For him, I could see it taking it to like maybe 500, 3,000.
Yeah.
Or 1,000, 2,000. Here we are with the bonus. That's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that even though he struck from the same spot,
It's not going to look the same.
I don't think they're going to look the same. I mean, he's lined up pretty good there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's going to throw it a little different. That's definitely a
Little wider. Oh, and you can see it was much earlier. That was like 5 or 6 feet earlier and much more angular.
Yeah.
That is the kind of thing we like for our speed dominant
Yeah.
players. We want to see a ball that picks up. Now we have our matched player, you. We're going to see something really weird here. Very unusual. That's not a strike for your benchmark.
No.
Tell me about your experience with this ball.
Wow. It hooks. Like we talked about, the surface prep made a big difference. The scheme for me just seemed just to kind of go forever and just kind of
Yep.
be there. Where this one, it picks up early, but it's not rolling early. I know that kind of.
It's not hooking at your toes.
But
It's not missing the spot down lane.
no, it gets into a nice solid roll, but
Yep.
not like a true early roll. So
Yeah, when you see now, look, we've already moved you 3
Yeah.
boards here.
watch this one. That's better.
Woo!
Yeah.
Split the 8-9. When you get into these big, really big cores, strong covers, like when we had the cash.
Yeah,
Usually they are so strong. They hook at your feet. They use up so much energy. They're smooth.
yeah,
With this one, even at 500, 2,000, I don't see it reading the first 15 feet.
No.
Like it's like you said, it's
Yeah.
floating
Yeah.
through.
It floats through that front area, like you said, the 15 feet, and then it gets into a nice strong roll. And then when it sees that friction, it's
Almost
go
like
time.
it's a
Yeah.
magic motion.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now that
was
one
a
there,
little-
that
yeah.
didn't look so good. Tell me what
Yeah.
happened there.
I think I just kind of threw that one flat, to be honest. I didn't get out of it the way I wanted to. Maybe a little hard.
A little into the oil
Yeah,
there too.
Yeah, didn't get to the friction.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And it's an asymmetric, so it's going to have a small hook window. So don't give it the chance to do its thing. It's not.
And I think you saw that. It got
Yeah.
down lane and then it finally jumped in front of the head
Yeah.
pin. Maybe we'll give you another shot at that one. Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe if I deserve it.
Maybe if you deserve it.
Yeah.
Now, I could see you definitely using this on longer patterns
Yeah.
with a nice pin up as a fresh ball. Even pin down on medium length patterns to get this one to be a little more continuous. I could see this really being a good tool in your bag for when you need to hook the lane.
Yeah.
Because I don't
'Cause
see
I
you.
was like,
I don't
there.
see you throwing this one straight up very much.
No.
Oh,
I was going to say, if I throw it straight up, it's going to go after that 7-pin, I think. Just.
on what, lane 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, once it sees the friction, it goes, like you saw that was much better. I got it to the friction, didn't keep it in the oil, gave it a chance to do what it wants to do, right?
Now let's give this one more try. I know that one looked really good.
Yeah.
Let's move you another 5 boards left. I'm not sure if it's going to have enough energy to get back here. It might.
It might.
Who knows? This
I was
ball.
going to say, I haven't tried to do a lot either, so that's just kind of my normal.
That's out of bounds.
Yeah, I caught it out. That was too much room for it.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Outside of 5 on our pattern is pretty out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think the topography is probably downhill.
Yeah. They're pulled down over time. It's
Yeah.
kinda sunk in. I think
Look at
maybe-
that. Look at how it
Here.
read it. That was
See,
down.
on the left side, it works. Yeah.
That read down between 41 and 43 feet.
Yeah.
So right at the end of the pattern.
It just comes off nice.
Now here we are with the bonus. Obviously, we know you're not going to. It's not going to be exactly the same.
No.
Not what it's designed
No.
for.
Yeah.
But you can see nice and smooth. Lots
Yeah.
of good pin action there.
Yeah. This one's going to be definitely inside more in general, just because I do need to give it some oil. Like if I tried to play it straight up, like I said, it would catch that friction and just.
So for you, I have an effective range of versatility of about 2 to 6 boards, and
Yeah,
you can really
I
see it there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of
Inside
shape.
out, yeah.
All right. Next up, here I am. Now, I was a little worried after seeing you guys throw this ball. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to keep it on the lane.
What?
Right? What's going
Hang
on
on,
here? Talk about magic motion,
Yeah.
that motion magic cover stock. I took my hand out a little bit, rolled it forward,
Yeah.
and it didn't overread. It didn't burn up.
Which
You-
is awesome for you.
Yeah, with my tilt, I expected it to burn up a lot,
Yeah.
and it got it there. So why don't we make a move? Gonna move left a little bit and see what we can do. Now, for you higher rev players, this ball may end up being too much for your house pattern.
Yeah.
Where am I? Good heavens, I'm way off the pattern here.
I go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a
yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
terrible throw. I'm
But
pretty
that's-
sure. I'm pretty sure I had negative tilt on that.
I was gonna say, and you got like it was in the oil deeper, like what happened to me, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as it saw the friction with your higher rev rate, it just time to go
Yeah.
and just went right. So
Now I could see putting a little bit of shine on this, not chemical shine, but mechanical shine.
yeah,
Using some pads, maybe instead of going 500, 2,000, I would love to see this. I'd love to throw this ball at like a 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
So I have the most mid lane read so that I can, on the heaviest patterns,
Yeah.
I can make sure it's not going to miss it.
Oh.
Because I don't want it. I don't want it to burn up. Getting the ball to read is not a problem for me.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I could get a little bit of extra length and increase my angle of entry, then that's money.
Yeah. Well, and that ball will do that. Like I said, I think if you played with it and, like you said, use surface, not chemical slip agents and all your fancy jargon, and
not 4K fast or
Yeah.
30
Well,
seconds hard and then 6 seconds soft.
Listen, 4K
and then
fast, it would be reading at the foul line.
3 seconds standing on your head with one leg behind your back. You see, they got a new never mind. They got a new one came out today, and
we don't have enough time for that.
Brunswick uses real surfaces,
Surface,
so we can reproduce this.
Yeah. And we have lots of
Where-
different kind of pads.
Where the
with
heck
creating
am
the
I now?
difference.
Good
What is it?
heavens.
Or even, what do you think, 5,000 D-pad?
Oh, yeah.
That would be interesting.
Just skip sand it
Yeah,
all the way up.
Yeah. That could be interesting.
Now, that was another 5 boards left.
I was going to say, you're not even on the screen anymore.
So I've got an effective range of up to 10 boards with it
Yeah.
at this surface.
Yeah.
So I can speed up the response by putting a little lesser or a higher grit surface. Or I could slow it down. I mean, I technically I could probably hit it at 500,000, slow it down more,
Yeah.
but
Well,
why?
Right, yeah. Unless you wanted to mud it up the outside on a super long sports shot. I mean, there's other options for that where this ball fits in.
How did that keep hooking? Look on my face. How did that keep hooking?
Nope.
What is with this ball? I feel like we got to keep going.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, you know what? I think on TikTok, I posted a photo or a video
The video, the shot.
of going ridiculously deep because we're gonna move another 5 boards. We'll start standing on 45.
Yeah. Which is getting closer to the other lane.
Just about. Now, if you like this shot, if I ever come back, oh good heavens, where am I? There I am.
Look at this one. Oh. Okay, that one kind of ran flat. That one ran out.
That was 6th arrow.
Yeah.
If you go to TikTok and look up LaneSide Reviews, The Bearded Beast, you're going to see me throw one from 50.
Yes.
And I don't want to spoil it, but it's a pretty good shot. Good Lord, look at that.
Yeah, that was good.
20. I finished at 35 there. So that's a lot of hook.
Yeah.
Here I am with the bonus, my favorite bonus. Definitely does not have that kind of shape. That is a nice, smooth, easy to read shape. Not that the Trailblazer isn't easy to read,
No.
but that's what a benchmark should do.
Yeah.
Now maybe we'll take a look to see what kind of shape we got out of the Trailblazer.
Oh, slightly different.
Just a little bit.
See that cross.
It actually went down farther too.
Wow.
It outhooked it and had more distance and more angle of entry. That thing isn't just blazing a trail. It's, I don't know. Just as long as it doesn't get dysentery, you can keep coming back as long as it wants. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.